I know a guy.
Kim. How come Josh knows everybody? That's so funny. Oh my god. Ah! Why is it so cute? Hello, so if you join this Patreon, I have all of these things here. Just wanted to show what I have basically. I didn't get to finish Heart Killers, but everything else I finished, so yeah. Thank you. I've also now got Anteam reactions, SB19 reactions, some Bandmaid reactions. I'm gonna have different reactions on here, different things that people may want, so please let me know what you want, and you know, then it'll be on here. Alright, let's watch it and see what we see if it's gonna get blocked or not, because with things like this you never know if it's gonna get blocked or if you can actually put it on YouTube, so that's why I'm doing it like this. But hopefully it'll be okay. I don't know if is it gonna have lyrics? No, I think it's completely not gonna have lyrics, so that sucks, but okay, whatever, let's just go. Oh my god, what's happening? That was cute. I wish I knew what they were saying. This sucks. Oh, I can see Bo. Oh, Steven. And that was Woongi, I think, as well. Hey. Don't tell me they're like doing a duo right now to like fight against each other. I don't know how this survival shit works. Ooh. Shit. They sound really good harmonizing together. The face. Holy bitch. Jian. Oh. I wish I knew what they were saying, y'all. This sucks. Okay, so there's something I want to say. So the good part about, I mean, whether this was just like a duo thing and then they were just not going to get chosen by, you know, it was like not a thing where the other person, I mean, obviously we know they're in the same group, so it can't have been like you get knocked out, whatever. So they probably were just doing a duo maybe performance. I don't know. But it also says it's a holiday thing, so I don't know if they were just literally like performing with whoever they wanted to. I don't know. But either way, this was crazy because I feel like the thing that I was thinking this whole time was you don't need to get rid of either of them because they have such distinctly different tones. So whether you want, like, you know, if you want both of them, you can take both of them, you know what I mean, in this group. Are you alright? You okay? Did you hear that? He was sneezing. Anyway, I feel like that's the good thing about this group, that they have so many different, like, tones, they have so many different things like that, and like rap as well, like rap tones they have different, and I feel like that really works because there's no point in having the same type of person in the same group, right? Because there are so many members in this group, right? And I feel like this makes so much sense to me that these two got put in the same group, because as I say, they have such distinct tones, you will never get them confused, and they can also really harmonize together really well. I can see why a lot of people wanted me to watch this, but I also know that so many people bias JL, and so many people seem to bias Han, or at least they really like his voice. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, bro, you can tell that they were gonna have to debut together, like, or at least they were gonna have to debut for sure. Like, the start of that was crazy as well. The fact that they were singing to say hello, like, to, like, introduce their stuff, like, that's crazy. Also, this has 4.2 million views. That is insane. But I really did recognize the people, you know, like, I was really looking at everybody in the crowd to see if I could recognize, you know, when it was different people. But bro, I was shook. Like, I could, there were times where I was like, should I even speak? I don't know, bro. But I was thinking this whole time, like, I mean, I don't know Korean, obviously, but his Korean doesn't sound bad, you know, like, his Korean actually sounds really good, so, and I know that, like, he's not fully, Korean, not fully, fluent, I don't think yet, even, so it's really interesting how, because he seemed to do really freaking well with this song. I don't know if he actually sounds good in terms of, like, the actual lyrics, but it sounded amazing, you know, to me, bro. I feel like they also really do a great job, both of them, of, like, staying in, like, the lower, not lower, but, like, the normal part of their voice, and they go high, because they both can do that, and I think that's really cool. But, like, because of Han's tone, I feel like it makes so much more sense that a lot of the time it was JL that was going higher, you know, because obviously his tone makes him sound deeper than he is, I feel like, even when he is like singing the same part as JL, like in the same register, it still sounds deeper, right, because of his tone. So I feel like that's really interesting as well. I feel like I really like the aspect of that. And Bo the entire time was just like starstruck, bro, for real. And I think as I say, these two are interesting too because they have a lot of stage presence, even though in this they really weren't doing a lot. But I feel like it was really cool seeing them like looking at each other as well in parts, you know, like because at the start they're just like looking, no, either they're not looking at anybody in particular, they're just looking this way. And then I think it was Han that, or maybe it was JL, I can't tell actually. I think it was at first, I think it was JL that was looking at Han when they were singing, like JL was looking at Han when they were singing the same part, like when he was like harmonizing with him, and then Han like moved to the side, you know, to like so they could both look at each other when they were singing the same part. So I think that's really cool. They had like that good chemistry of like, you know, when you should like be looking to like show off. I feel like that's really cool. But it's also going to be really nerve-wracking in this moment because you also are still fighting to win a spot in this debut lineup. And what if they don't get it, right? What if neither of you get it? Like, obviously these two had to have got it. Like, there's no way they didn't. Actually, I'm curious about the ranking of this group. Like, where would these two be in the ranking? Are they like 1 and 2, or how would they be? I'm very curious about that. Please let me know. But yeah, hopefully this will get put on YouTube, but we'll see. But this was awesome, bro. This was so shocking, actually. But also, it kind of wasn't because I kind of assumed that they would already be amazing, you know? I'm sure that for some people, it will be absolutely insane to see this vibe here. But I feel like this was really good. Like, this was, this makes sense to me, right? That they would have such a response, you know, in terms of like the vocals from everybody else. I feel like everybody was probably thinking, oh my god, I'm not gonna make it because these two are amazing, like obviously they're gonna make it. If I was a singer, I'd be scared because imagine you're a singer, you can't, like, you maybe can dance amazingly, but imagine you're just like not as good, or you have like a similar tone to one of them. Like, I'd be scared because then you definitely wouldn't make it, would you? Because you probably aren't as good. Or I would be thinking that anyway, like in my own mind, right? If I was there with actual like people who I would say are better than me, because I feel like you have to have that kind of like thing in your mind where you know that you're not as good, but then you're still trying. Like, it makes you work harder, I feel like, a lot of those times. Or there's some people that would just give up, which you shouldn't have that mentality. You should definitely just try, and even if you don't make it, that's fine. But I wonder, did they already have like the lineup figured out, you know, as in like the number of people they wanted, or was it like a thing where they decided like halfway through the thing and was like, you know, we want like 7 people, and they changed it? I would love to know if that was actually what happened, because I probably will never watch this. As I said, like in my shorts, I don't know where I put it actually, but it might have been a video instead of a short. But I don't think I'll ever watch the actual show because I don't really like things like that. But is this a survival group? Like, is this actually a group that's going to end? Are they going to like break up? Because that's not good for me. Like, if it's a temporary group, I probably won't keep watching them because I don't like the aspect of a temporary group. Like, if you make me like them and then they're going to be temporary and then they're going to leave, like, it's going to be 101 all over again, and I hate that. Because there's been so many groups after that. Like, I loved JBJ and 101, and they both obviously have gone. Like, obviously 101 had like the thing where they came back together for a bit. But bro, it's never going to be the same. It sucks so bad. Because they're all so good. Like, they were so good as a group. And, you know, some of them are more talented. More, like, seen than others. Which is good and bad at the same time, because it's like, I wish I could see them all, but you obviously can't because everybody's doing different things now. It just sucks, but it's the way it is. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. Goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can't be kidding.